Hello and welcome to another edition of the Manager's Video Blog here for the City of Latrobe. I'm Alex Graziani, your host and City Manager. I'm joined today with Jarod Trunzo, the City of Latrobe Community Outreach and Sustainability Coordinator. Jarod, welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Jarod, you started working for the city in January. We're really glad to have you. It's kind of exciting to have a position like yours where you work on the issues of sustainability, working in community engagement. Tell me a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your background, kind of who you are.
Sure. I think maybe some of those watching this today know me from my position at St. Vincent College some years ago. Before I was involved with things relating to the City of Latrobe, myself and my coworker were charged with beginning an office of service learning and community outreach. So one of the main things that we did was infuse service into the curriculum as a teaching approach, as pedagogy. The other branch was community outreach. So with my bias living in Latrobe, I would have the students and the professors sort of point their attention to some of the systemic need within the city. From there, I got involved with the Revitalization Board, LAPA, Faith in Action, the Union Mission. I was on that board for a little bit. Excuse me. Also, eventually invited to the comprehensive plan, which I think lend itself to this position. How can we actually implement the comp plan, which we'll probably get into later on in this conversation. But I'm married, live in Latrobe, happily married, going on 5 years here soon. I have two little ones, Gianna Marie, who's 4, and Sophia, who's 3. And they're both sleeping through the night, so that makes me finally it makes me a more productive worker. Yeah.
Ending the summer.
Yeah.
You mentioned the word service. We have a new initiative in Latrobe. It's called Serve Latrobe. Why don't you talk a little bit about what Serve Latrobe is about?
Serve Latrobe, as anyone knows who lives here, there's a huge culture of service. It's not so much that it's housed in one sort of thing. I'd say there's splinter cells everywhere, from Rotary to the volunteers in the gardens to Latrobe's 25% nonprofit in the city. A lot of people don't realize that. But the Serve Latrobe is going to try to harness that energy that's already in place and then sort of take it to the next level to sort of be an example for other municipalities and cities. Some of the bigger cities are doing it, but it isn't really done in Pennsylvania, in the smaller cities, so we're going to try to really do something new. We're going to have the portal of that is going to be one thing we're going to do is the newly designed website is going to have a one-stop sort of embedded form and database where you can anyone can click on, you can send in your information and where you would like to volunteer, whether it's a nursing home, whether it's the elderly, whether it's...
So it's just not volunteer opportunities with the city. It may be opportunities with the city, but it also may be opportunities with Faith in Action or...
Yeah, myself, I'll help filter, anyone who wants to get connected. We'll sort of expedite the process, take the pressure off the different agencies like the Union Mission and whoever else. The agencies I've called so far, they've been really enthusiastic. So that's going to be a neat thing. It's going to be called Latrobe Serves or Serve Latrobe. That's one of the outlets that we'll be using to help garner, a new base of volunteers.
Yeah, and that's something to stay tuned as we develop the new city website. Another thing you mentioned was the comprehensive plan. You mentioned a couple of projects that we're looking at getting implemented or getting started here with the city.
Well, when we got the comp plan updated, we had some listening sessions. So it's always important to say the comp plan is for the people. That's the way I looked at it. I was kind of coming to it, as a family man. In my interest at the college to make St. Vincent and the city work closer together. That's been a personal initiative of mine, and that's not just me. That's everyone in the city I've talked to in the foundations, and the officials at the college believe in that type of partnership. But it is for the people. And as the comp plan moved forward, we talked about the focus on families and making Latrobe more walkable, sustainable, bikeable, livable, and how has that come to be? It's to implement what we have in our hand, which is really thick set of guidelines, and we need more volunteers. Some of those projects, the one which has gained a lot of momentum is the walking and biking trail between here and the college. That's one that we really want to wrap our hands around. We want to improve our green spaces. We want to help out in Wilhanna. Alex and I just got done with the meeting about the new guidelines involving how to make the Wilhanna better. A lot of people don't realize how fishable that is right now, and we've been kayaking it and surveying that right now as well. So the main one in front of us is the biking trail. in addition to us tapping more sustainable programs that are linked to revenue streams for community development. So there's a lot of good work being done with revitalization, and we can just keep going and going, but
it's an exciting time.
Yeah.
Last thing I think I wanted the viewers to know is how is your position funded?
Sure. Yeah, well, we have, an anonymous donor was able to step up, like what he saw going on in the city. So was in contact with the Latrobe Foundation. So that's nice. So it's not at the taxpayers.
Yeah, so currently, since you've been working with us since January, it's now about May.
Correct.
And really have cost the taxpayers of Latrobe nothing out of their pocket.
Yeah, nothing. And the foundation's helped, Latrobe Foundation's helped as well to get it going. And then between Alex and I and everyone else trying to work together to link revenue streams to sustainable programs moving forward. So it is a nice entity to take the load off. Anytime you have a new city manager, and lean staff, I've heard I've helped take the pressure off.
No doubt. Jarod, with your position, we're going to be able to, again, address a number of issues related to community outreach and sustainability. It's important that Latrobe be good stewards of its resources, and one of the ways we do that is through sustainable initiatives, green technologies, trying to reduce our energy consumption, quite frankly, lower our bills. And really excited to have you, Jarod. You bring a lot of talent, certainly a lot of energy to the position here, and hopefully over the next 6 months to a year, we'll be able to make a lot of neat things happen in Latrobe.
Yeah,
Jarod, thanks for spending some time with me.
Hey, thank you.
Have a good one. Thanks for taking some time to watch Manager's video blog. As always, I welcome your feedback. Simply drop me an email or a phone message, and always welcome to come by the office and share with me some of your thoughts. Thanks.